Hello there, everyone. How you doing today? I hope you're all well. Today we're going into the Backrooms to research some entities you will never want to meet in your travels. But odds are you will, and you gotta know how to defend yourselves against them. So that's what we're going to do today. If you enjoy, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and hit that notification bell. Now, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Entity number 3, the Smiler. Its habitat is a majority of levels. Smilers are generally hostile, and there have been many confirmed sightings of them. They can be identified by their signature reflective eyes and teeth gleaming in the dark. The best way to escape a smiler is to keep eye contact. Smilers tend to reside in dark areas on level 2 and level 3. Their base is known to be the Smiling Room. The Smiler is attracted to light and will chase anything they see with a light, so distracting it by throwing a light source at it would be great for an escape. The entity will only start to attack if you panic and retreat, or if a loud noise is made. Keep eye contact and move away slowly to ensure your survival. Using a Smiler exterminator will cause the entity to retreat or lose its senses for a long period of time. Smilers have a long smile with multiple sharp teeth and have white, glowing eyes. It is unknown what else it has for its biology, though it is rumored to have a physical body, which cannot be seen with human eyes. It is rumored they have non-human, alien-like bodies, with arms and legs bent in unnatural ways, but this is unconfirmed. The Meg is trying to find out more about its biology at the moment. It is unknown how the Smiler was originally discovered, as it is extremely common in most levels. The earliest modern report of the Smilers was what an anonymous Reddit user posted about them running from a glowy smiling thing. Before that, the group known as the Lost had descriptions of what they called the ones that smiled. And here are some do's and don'ts. Do keep eye contact and walk away slowly. Keep quiet and do not make any loud sounds. Use a Smiler exterminator bottle and turn off all sources of light that you have equipped. Don't run away panicking unless the Smiler starts to chase you. Do not make loud noises. And do not keep your light sources on, or else you will become the Smiler's dinner. Entity 5, Clumps. Habitat majority, most notably, level 2 and 3. Clumps are strange, dangerous bundles of limbs, capable of tremendous speed and incredible agility. Their preferred habitat is in a majority of levels, are spaces that are tight in comparison to their size, with the largest recorded specimen being about 3 feet. Though this makes them difficult to spot, clumps may still be seen in levels 2 and 3. There's an Overseer update. A strange, inexplicable phenomenon has occurred, where the number of clump sightings appears to be diminishing. Nonetheless, we can't truly acknowledge the possibility of extinction, as most levels are infinite, but perhaps we'll have to see. Please report any sightings of clumps to the nearest Meg member. Written by Overseer C. Clumps seem to be in a constant state of hunger, roaming levels in search of prey. When prey is found, clumps will make their way towards it. When within 8 feet, clumps will stretch out their longest limb in an attempt to capture it, bringing the prey towards their center to reveal a mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth. From there, the prey will be eaten. However, for unknown reasons, not many are known to attack right away. Overseer update. Recent developments have shown that clumps are revealing signs of deliberate starvation, almost ignoring every wanderer that passes by unless provoked. Still looking into as to why. Biology. As said before, clumps consist of a multitude of limbs. all varying in length and muscular structure. The unusual structure affects the way clumps run. They tend to swipe at the floor in order to move. Once in motion, they exhibit incredible amounts of strength and speed, being very agile with their movement. There have also been reports of eyes and ears being seen emerging from the massive appendages. Overseer update. Dead and even living clumps appear to have incredibly dry skin. We've demonstrated an attack on a few, and their bones were found to be extremely brittle. Though it was rare, we did see a pair of more eyes on a clump. It looked like it was crying. None of us are sure why, but something in our heads keeps telling us that their god was gone. I suppose that'd be true for all of us if gods truly did exist. The first report of a clump was made by a wanderer by the name of Elliot Winston, in which they encountered a skin stealer and successfully escaped, getting attacked by a clump shortly after. To add the loss, found one of the first and oldest groups of the Backrooms, seem to have mentioned clumps within ancient scrolls found deep within level 3. They referred to them as the ones with eternal limbs. A translated excerpt of one of the scrolls is written below. Knowing she would diminish alongside her beloved humans, wishes to band together and give peace to the walls of yellow, had to show them what true unification was like, taking a group of humans under the guise of celestial guidance. She shall create the first true symbol of unification, the one with eternal limbs. Disgusted by what she had created, fearful, our people banished her deep into the greenhouse of judgment. Still, she continued to make the ones with eternal limbs with those who came by, even as she begins to fade away. Do's and don'ts. Do stay silent in their presence and keep at least 8 feet away from them. Do retreat at the sound of multiple people running. Don't go near them at all if one is spotted. Don't try and interact with them. And don't stick around when a clump is moving into one's position. Entity number 7. Jerry. Jerry is a small bird with resemblance to Hyacinth macaw parrot. Its habitat is mainly level 1, but it is occasionally spotted in level 2. This level is home to Jerry's home, known as Jerry's room, where Jerry and his followers are often found. Those who make physical contact with Jerry without taming him are subject to his indoctrination abilities. Jerry can be tamed using sunflower seeds or almond water. Otherwise, it is safest to avoid Jerry at all costs. Survivors that make physical contact with Jerry without attempting to tame him will be affected by his indoctrination abilities. This basically makes the victim worship Jerry like a god, chanting phrases such as, "Jerry is everything," "Jerry is what I live for," and "All hail Jerry." After a few hours, the assimilated will disappear to Jerry's room, where they will remain until they choose to exit and spread the word of Jerry. Jerry's followers will act like mindless zombies until they reach Jerry's room, at which point they will regain control of themselves and will now worship Jerry as if his godlike status was ingrained into their mind. Unless you are attempting to tame Jerry, he will make chase when he sees you. According to Reddit user Rhino the Penguin, those who manage to outrun Jerry and avoid being assimilated will be instantly no-clipped into the ground. Whether or not Jerry has the ability to cause others to no-clip is still being investigated. Jerry will typically either wander level 1 and 2, or sit on a wooden perch in Jerry's room. Here, followers will kneel before him and chant to him. Jerry has a physical appearance of an adolescent male macaw parrot, with blue and white feathers. Jerry's diet consists mainly of sunflower seeds and almond water. By slowly approaching Jerry with almond water or sunflower seeds, Jerry can be tamed. Taming Jerry will allow you to hold him and not be affected by his indoctrination abilities. After a few days of being tamed, Jerry will fly away and will not assimilate the tamer if contact is made again. Jerry has been reported to have no clipping abilities and other powers that are currently unknown. A diary entry referencing Jerry was discovered in June of 2019. The entry in question was being written in 1959. The first reported sighting of Jerry by the Meg was made in 2015, when Meg Team Wild Warriors were assigned to take out an entity that had been taking members of the survival in level 2.2. Members of the squad were indoctrinated by Jerry, and the rest were ordered to retreat. The following is an interview between a Meg officer, who has asked to remain anonymous, and Sinclair, an assimilated member of the followers of Jerry. Please state your name for the interview.
My name doesn't matter. Why the fuck would it matter?
Can you please elaborate on that, ma'am?
I am nothing more than a follower of Jerry. He is everything. Unless that's what you want to talk about, I don't have anything to say to you.
Ma'am, are you alright? After Sinclair begins writhing and screaming in pain.
Oh, glorious Jerry, forgive me. I will speak to the blinded one before me. I'm sorry, Jerry, your will shall be done. My name is Sinclair.
Right. Okay, Sinclair. Can you please explain who Jerry is?
Jerry is everything. Jerry is the only beacon of hope in this God-forsaken place. I used to believe there was no hope here, that happiness could not exist here. But Jerry found me and showed me the way, and soon he will free all of us from this cursed hellscape.
You believe Jerry is the key to escaping the Backrooms?
Why wouldn't I? He is all-powerful. He's more mighty than the false prophet of animations. If it wasn't for Jerry,
Sinclair, we have Jerry with us. He was recently tamed if you would like to.
You did what? You've done what to him? You piece of shit, I'll kill all of you.
The officer points their weapon at Sinclair. This interview is over. Requesting assistance immediately. And then Sinclair said, All hail Jerry. Do's and don'ts. Do steer clear of Jerry if you cannot tame him. Do keep a bottle of almond water or a package of sunflower seeds if you intend to tame him. And do brace for sudden no-clipping if you manage to escape. Don't approach Jerry without the intention of taming him. Don't speak negatively of Jerry in presence of his followers. And don't allow yourself to become indoctrinated by Jerry. Entity number 10. Skin Stealers. Entity 10, more commonly known as the Skin Stealers, are large humanoid entities that can wear the skin of their victims as a disguise. They eat human flesh when in a hunger state, and otherwise roam aimlessly if they do not need to eat. Their blood is translucent, and they can mimic human speech. They are most commonly found on the first 3 levels, but have been seen in many other levels. Skin Stealers are typically docile creatures and will wander aimlessly if they do not need to feed. In this stage, they will not be hostile unless you aggravate them. In a hunger state, they will seek out humans wandering alone, and will use their strength to tear them apart with their hands. Skin Stealers are tall, pale, yellow humanoids with sunken wide eyes. Their outer layer of flesh is covered with microscopic bumps similar to the suckers of an octopus's tentacle. These stick into skin that is torn off of humans, and push and pull on it to make it fit, until the Skin Stealer looks identical to a human. These bumps also pump blood and nutrients into the skin, making it feel warm and alive as to prevent decomposition. In addition, it heals the skin, hiding any cuts that may identify a real human. After a period of around 24 hours, the skin will be digested through the surface of the Skin Stealer, and the skin stealer will enter a docile state. A skin stealer also has the ability to speak, but it cannot understand language. It will repeat what it hears in order to lure in prey, but it cannot actually communicate. Although there's a typical skin stealer, rarely uses their voice, it's not a good way to tell them apart from real humans. The blood of a skin stealer is completely translucent, so a good way to identify a skin stealer from a normal person is by their blood. Blood runs red, they're not dead. Blood runs clear, don't go near. Sightings of skin stealers have been reported over 5 years before the creation of Meg. As some of the most populous entities in the Backrooms, they are often one of the first entities new wanderers will encounter. Do walk away and slowly and calmly if you see one. Do check anyone you are traveling with for clear blood. Don't trust people that barely speak or say random assortments of words. Don't aggravate the skin stealer in its docile state. Entity 18, the beast of level 5. Habitat, right where I need to be. Ah, you're here. I was expecting you. I hope I didn't startle you too badly. I would just like to have a little talk between the two of us, on business terms, of course. I know you've had a few questions for me. Some you've tried to answer yourself. Though I'm sure nothing beats talking to the real deal. No need for names. Don't worry, I know very well who you are. What was it you called me again? The beast of level 5? Goodness! Talk about a way to treat your business partner. Why not the gentleman of level 5? Ah, well, I guess it's pointless to dwell on that. It works for you, then I suppose it works for me. This is my hotel. My domain, if you will. Nice, isn't it? I hope I didn't give you too much trouble having run a place like this for so long. I try my best to keep it in its best shape. You're scared, aren't you? That's all right. I can't imagine what you must have gone through to get here. How about this? I can help you. Let's strike a deal, you and I. It'll be our little secret. You just have to do a few things for me. Nothing too difficult. And I promise you'll never have to feel that fear ever again. I promise. Do's and don'ts. Do. Don't be afraid to shake my hand now. A deal is a deal, right? There's no need to be worried. I'm a man of my word. Don't. Why are you doubting me? Oh, what's this all about? Entity number 18, Habitat, level 5. Don't go in there. Don't even think about going in there. Entity 18 isn't to be trusted. I don't care how nice he makes himself sound, or how much he assures you that you can trust him. He's going to watch you until he can see you break. Do not trust the portraits or the patterns in the wall. They're all lies. They're all freaking lies. No matter how short your stay is in there, he can see everything. He can smell your fear, and he'll use that to his advantage. It's too late for me. I can't fix this. I'm not finishing my end of this dumb deal. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I don't even know why I'm writing this, as maybe some desperate final plea. They don't even believe me. I guess this'll just have to show them. He only makes himself seen to those he wants to be seen by. If you spot that thing out of the corner of your eye, it's already too late. You don't discover him. He discovers you. Do's and don'ts. Just get out of there. Get out of there. And don't listen to him. Don't listen to his voice. And don't look at the portraits on the walls. And that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the entities I have had to share with you, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Hit that notification bell and check out my links in the description below. Now, I'll see you next time. Hasta la pasta.